Hey everyone, this is Judy with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be setting up and hand lettering in my Big Love Letters planner for the last week in July, the 26th through actually August 1st. We are on E week, and I'm not expecting a huge amount of surprises on this. I think I'll probably take the lessons learned from the C and adapt those to the E, but anyway, let's get going. So this week I will actually be on vacation down on the Oregon coast, and so I dug into my scrapbooking supplies. This is a little binder I had full of stickers, Stickopotamus stickers. This must be 20 years old. And I found a couple different sheets of seashell stickers. They're photorealistic. They're, like I said, they're from Stickopotamus. I don't even know if this brand still exists because I haven't bought stickers like this in years. But I have 3 pages of seashell stickers. These 2 I want to start with because A, they're really, really big, and B, they can be used together in my opinion. These I will use to fill in the nooks and crannies if I need to. And then I also pulled some washi tape that I could maybe use to go along the top. This one's definitely going to be a fall washi tape. It's got a lot of reddish brown in it. This one's actually got a bluish edge to it, and a lot of copper and reddish gold, like maybe rose gold, brassy kind of gold foil on it. So I actually kind of thought I could use this one even upside down. Looks like I'm zoomed out for a classic and not for a big, so let's zoom out just a little bit more. So I'm gonna just do like my usual. I'm gonna start going down the center with the biggest shells. I think I'm gonna save this white one and not start at the very, very top with it so that it's got something dark above it. So let's get going. Yeah, they're still sticky after, how many years did I say I thought it was? So we'll just see. I'm a little worried that I won't have enough stickers to fill in the spread as much as I like to, which is where the washi tape, I'm wondering if I should just go ahead, because if I put washi tape across the top, I'm probably not going to want this sticker to go all the way up. So I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and put the washi tape on there. I think I will. Better to have too many stickers than not enough stickers, right? The only problem I have is which direction do I put it? Do I put it... And this is simply gilded washi tape, by the way. Do I put it this way? I think I will. So that it just, to me, it looks like looking out over the ocean, and this is the ocean and this is the sand kind of at your feet. So I'm just going to put it right across the top, all the way across. And then if I have room, I can kind of overlap some shells like they are on the beach at my feet. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm going to end up punching this anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that hole yet. But this is really, I don't have this washi tape in a thin. I only have it in this width. I'm not even sure when or where I got it. So this is really the only spot I have for it because I don't want to put it down the spine. Let's just do a rough rip around July. Oh. Or not. Doesn't want to rip. There we go. That was rough. Haha. No pun intended. There we go. I love the Simply Gilded Stardust washi tape. I think I'll put this down here, even though I said I wasn't going to put white at the end, but so that it overlaps into the ace drill space. I don't mind giving up a little of that space. It's nice, these clear sheets. I can definitely see, and I'm going to have plenty of stickers. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should save that one. I am just not still good at estimating how many stickers I can fit on a big layout after all this time. Well, I'm glad I used both sheets, and I'm glad I used the washi tape because I like the spacing on that. I think that's good. So let's go ahead and punch it. You guys know what I'm going to say, my regular sticky side to sticky side. Actually, these aren't that sticky, plus they're paper, most of them. So hopefully, they are kind of thick though. They may not... Yeah, they're not going to fit real comfortably, so I think I'll go ahead and punch these individually. Oh, I didn't put my boxes on. Oh my gosh. Can't write the assignments on without boxes. Okay, that one's stuck. That's okay. I'll just use a little pry bar. There we go. And I'm thinking maybe I want to go with gold boxes to match that washi tape. Spread the foil around a little bit. So let me grab my Colorful Boxes book. We'll flip to the back where the gold is. All right, grab my micron. Okay, Monday the 26th. Capital E, of course. And then irks. Etch. So we have an ascender right next to our capital letter. Edit. Expo. We haven't done an X in a while. And we have P for a descender. IRFs. I'm going to have to look IRFs up. I will do that and be back. I don't remember what that means. And envy. Alright, so I'm going to have fun picking out lots of kind of orangey brown pens. I never get to use those colors. And zoom in and I'll be right back. Pens. We're doing a little bit different mix this time. The Zebra Funwari's, the only color anywhere near this color scheme is orange, and it's super, super bright. So we're going to skip the zebra today. I'm going to start with the brown Fundenasuke. I'm bringing back the guanya. I haven't used the guanya in a while. They finally, after quite a bit of time being stored horizontally, are getting their juiciness back. So I think this is going to be okay. If not, after Ace, I'll switch it out to a Pentel, I think. And incidentally, my Fundenasukes were kind of dry, even though I store all my pens horizontally now, at least my brush lettering pens. And so I did kind of I whipped it, kind of like to get the last bit out of a ketchup bottle. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was pouring ink out of the lid of the pen, so it made quite a mess. I think, yeah, it was too much for this pen. Okay, third, I'm going with a Rye-Tech. It's kind of an olive, dark brownish green color to pick up some of the green that's in some of these darker shells, and just to kind of mix it up a little bit. And then I'm going with this one. It looks kind of like a mustard Le Pen. It's a nice dark earthy yellowish color. So enough about my colors. Let's go ahead and show them to you. Oh, I forgot how soft the guanya tip is. It's a little bit, doesn't spring back quite as well. Really similar to the Rytec. And I actually forgot, I got a set of pencil grips, like you used in grade school when you were learning how to write. I gotta remember where I put them to use with the Le Pens, because the biggest problem I have with the Le Pen is that it feels too skinny in my hand. So thank you, Catherine Baker, for the suggestion. There we go. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that feels a lot better. I have to slide it up far enough to use it with a brush pen. Excellent. And yep, lid fits back on there, no problem. This color scheme, if you didn't know, was for the beach. It does look kind of fall, doesn't it? All right, so capital E, as expected. They're interesting. I would assume they're starting here and doing what should be a light up, but it actually looks kind of heavy. So, and then a curlicue, and then interesting, they're kind of thin and angled. Not probably what I'm gonna do. No, I can say definitely not what I'm gonna do. And they're also pretty high, like they're above the top line and completing their little curl above the center line. So it's all shifted pretty high. My maiden name starts with E, so I spent a good 20 years having to write a cursive E anytime I signed anything. Well, maybe not 20 years. I'm not that old. Here is the Tombow Fudenosuke E, so pretty similar. No little curlicue. They're not coming up quite so high. If we pull out, I did grab my C just for reference. If we pull out the Calligraphy Made Easy book from Walmart and look at that E. So they're at least showing you how to do it. So they're starting above the center line, maybe 3/4 of the way up, doing light up, heavy down, and then I think this is trying to tell us to lift our pen and do basically a C, like from the ace drills. But they're all pretty much staying skinny and getting fatter. And then let's go to the alternates. Yeah, here's an E. There's only one alternate E, it looks like, and this one is kind of like the C, which is what I assumed I would end up doing, is basically coming into it just like I do the C, but then breaking it into a second loop. So I think I'm gonna try this one. I really love the way I developed the C by the end of the day. It took all day, or well, yeah, the whole practice, both sheets, but I did end up the way the C ended up. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the E and give that a shot. No curlicue in the center. You guys know I don't usually end up liking that. So, all right, so just to refresh you guys, this is the C that I liked toward the end here, and I really think that's gonna do well as an E as well. So let's give this a try. I'm worried I'm gonna get ink everywhere. I don't trust the Fudenosuke now. All right. Gotta work on keeping this fat. It looks really funny if you don't. That looks pretty good. I kind of like it. This is a little fat top to bottom. The Fudenosuke was almost too stiff. I was having trouble. Since it's such a smooth transition from fat to thin on these curves, I was having a little trouble. The other nice thing about borrowing the entrance to the C and using it for the E, same thing with the B and the D, it makes it look more cohesive, like it's all the same font, like it was all lettered by the same person, in my opinion. I really like that E. So for me personally, the two things that I'm struggling the most with is the proportion between the top half of the E and the bottom half of the E, keeping this one relatively small, keeping this one relatively big, and forcing this one to come out further left than this one so that it gives the illusion of having a slant. And the second thing is the heavies and the lights. To get light coming out of that curve, it takes a lot of concentration. So hopefully that comes with practice. Just my personal observations. Okay, so let's start with our first word, irks. A lot of weird letters in there. I maybe shouldn't have squeezed the R, the K, and the S all into one word because none of those are my favorite letters. It makes the E look good. All those other ugly letters. Wanya's just doing really well now. Almost skipped my R. Irks. Okay, next is etch. We'll see how crossing a T right next to a big E is. Not bad. You guys, I'm shocked how much I like the E. I really thought I would be okay with it, but not really love it. I love it. I think for me, getting a big, fat, round bottom half of my E is making a lot of difference. I think that just looks so much better than some of these. I really wanted to include the word edit because I felt like that was a word that we could conceivably pretty easily be writing in our planners. At least I have an edit step in my YouTube videos that I track in my social media planner, and right now I just put an E, to cross off, but I could easily practice my E's by making them this way instead of like making them printed. So edit. I'm liking the softer pens today for some reason. I am lifting the pen a little bit here, and you have to be careful because it starts to look a little muddled and you can see that you lifted your pen. So edit. I like it. I like the colors. I'm much more of an earth tone person, and I love the E. Expo. X. I don't know why I was heavy coming across there, and I was like, what are you doing? ERFs. So I looked up ERFs. It's a civil engineering term that means a South African, it's a South African civil engineering term that refers to a plot of land, usually urban, marked off for building purposes. And that is plural. So we're talking about an ERF or multiple ERFs. So let's write it because we're never going to probably write it again. So here we go, having all the crazy letters in one word again, because I don't like the R, the F, or the S. So, hey, it makes the E look good. Hi, Jazzy. Give me a heart attack. Lay down in your bed. I'll be back. He's sitting on the floor behind me for a while. I thought that was going to be a single ERF on the end, but we squeezed the S in. Jazpur. I only have one word left. Can I finish? Sorry, guys. Come over here. All right, I'm gonna try not to rush to get this last word done. So envy. We haven't had a V or a W in a little while. I need to focus because I did a heavy across for some reason there. Envy. There we go. I really like my E. Oh my gosh. So let's put this back in my planner. There we go. Oh, I love the colors too. Oops, I forgot to zoom back out. There we go. I think the hardest part about the E for me, since I already knew I would like the entrance if I mimicked the C, the hardest thing for me is there are so many direction changes that I'm still struggling with getting light at the bottoms in the right places. So I hope you like your E as much as I like my E. Like I said, if you ended up with a C that you liked, carry that over. Take those lessons learned and use that on your E. I think it'll help you guys a lot. So I hope you like this video. I hope you have great luck with your E and you love it as much as I love mine. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.